Well, that's always fun. What's going on, everybody? Hey, what's going down? JL Warren. JL Warren is here. JL Warren. Dragon Spirit, right? We're doing we got to get that mindset. Fucking hell. I
I just
knew it was
realized
coming.
my beard is looking very Santa-like, and I was like, ho ho ho
Yeah,
ho
we just got to
ho.
get you in a
So
red suit or a
I
green
know,
suit,
right?
depending on what version of Santa Claus you remember. So,
This is true.
yeah. Oh, jeez. Charlie Welsh says, I hate Christmas music. It bums me out, but I'll stay. Well, good. It was fun Christmas music, at least. It was jamming. It's not your traditional. My wife said I should have gone with like jazz stuff, and which I tend to like, right? Out of all the Christmas tunes, I prefer the real traditional jazz renditions. But I dig the shit out of fucking Gary Hoey and Trans Siberian Orchestra.
That's it. I love
So
Trans-Siberian.
yeah.
Trans-Siberians. I think it's their Carol of the Bells is
Oh yeah.
one of my absolute favorites. So
Absolutely.
I always think action movies when I hear that one. Like there
Yeah.
should be like firefights and stuff going on.
Yeah. Well, it was used in Home Alone before the invasion. It was kind of great. So, all right, let's see what we have in the old side chat really quick. We'll do this quick, fast, and in a hurry. Some guy named Bridget Divide was first, but nobody cared. Jimmy Hell was second. Good job. Chaos War says need a good laugh. Good. I hope we can give you a good laugh. We've got some good ones. We've got some good memes for you today. And I know memes that have an apostrophe, but I figure if we're going to be stupid like Chili, we might as well act like, just do it. Like, embrace it, right?
Ho ho ho!
Kelly Fitzpatrick says, I'll be late, but I'll be here. Awesome. We're looking forward to that. Mia Mina says, fifth.
Rocks.
Blad. We're changing your name from Vlad to Blad. I don't know why. Vlad, we are calling off the helicopters because he's here. You see him. Good to see you. Kimmy Dawn. Oh, look at that. It's Grinch with a little heart. I like that. Very nice. Very festive. Delete laws. I will be issuing lawsuits on everyone on the
stream. It's like there's so many now, it's impossible to tell. I mean,
yeah, right.
That could be him.
It could be,
wouldn't
but
know.
it's not. It's weird. This K, good to see you. Gia's in the house. Good to see you, Gia. Stevie K, good to see you. Did Irish Demon have a video out today? He did a live stream today about the Turtle Boy. God, fucking Turtle Boy's such a dumbass. I mean, it's one thing, right? It's one thing for like the original trolling of that document that Turtle Boy was like, oh look, I got you, got him. Got like, dude, come on, man. That was used like a month ago on Chili.
I so owned you.
Yeah, it's the exact same thing. It's
I owned you.
It was so bad.
I'm on the internet, and I'm on the internet, and I'm smart. I don't know why he sounds like a combination of Buffalo Bill and the old turtle. So I'm not 100% sure. Like fucking McConnell. Like Mitch McConnell. But he's like, I have my finger on the zeitgeist. Oh.
My explosion in the house. Good to see you. Tony Regime is in the house. Good to see you. Casey Cooper. Hello. Strange like 790. Good to see you. Dr. Nimrod is in the house. Says, hey. There we are. Ed 209. I keep logging in on the chance it's Mrs. Johnny this time. Fingers crossed. Unfortunately, she took the youngest and they went out to dinner to have fun. Sorry. I know this face is a disappointment every time I see it in the mirror too. So I get it. I understand. I understand.
And I work with him.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but usually it's like this. Serena. You did yourself.
Oh, you're such a dick.
Serenity, good to see you. KF Ward in the house. Is PhD Tony the final? I sent a PhD Tony an invite. Hopefully he can be here. I also sent one out to Brainy Beaver. I know he's got some issues with his kids. The kids weren't feeling very well, and his wife is out doing things other than Brainy, so whatever. Nope, wasn't me. Says, sup, Playboys? Good to see you. Teresa Flobert, good to see you. Mel Roden says, hello, everyone. So much. The best intro ever, says Strange like 790. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
It was a good intro. It was good.
Non-spicy chili, one of the few people that can never be mocked enough. That's true, says Andrew. Yep, absolutely.
I did put out a poll now that he's back on and he's dropping videos again. I put out a poll saying like, has he learned his lesson from
It's
this
only a
time
matter
off
of
YouTube?
time. No.
And it was like, of course, I think the options were absolutely. He will. We expect nothing but civility and decorum from this point forward. And the other was like, are you fucking kidding me? It's going to be worse. And then other people were like, who cares? The comedy train has not yet been derailed. So. But yeah, it's probably he'll be lukewarm for a little bit and then he'll dive right back into his old habits. Absolutely.
Mr. Andrew, good to see you. Sam I Am says, yo, Johnny, good to see you. Good to see you. W124 Mercedes says, hello. Johnny, hello, chat. Good to see all of you. All right. If I missed your chat, I apologize. Hello to everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Notice the thing going down here. The decorate Johnny's beard. If you can do that. We got a couple super chats that have come in, so let me see if I can't grab them really quick. I know I missed one. Hang on. Where'd it go? Oh, what happened? I hate when this happens. Damn thing jumps all over the place and I can't find what I need to find. There's one. Oh, I can just go there. See, I can find them over here. I knew it. Steven Cup-Reason, who's been a Plot Hole crew member for 12 months, a whole year. Thank you so much. Says, good morning, Oh, wait. Good morning, Johnny O. And hey, folks. He's actually in Vietnam. That's why that was funny. All right, let me see here. I've got
smash that like button.
Yeah.
Somebody's saying
Hank's Corner. We have Hank's Corner, who's also been a Plot Hole crew member for 4 months. Says greetings from the Beard of Knowledge. Hello.
Nice.
We have Jay Carr, who's been a member for 8 months. Says hello, Johnny O. Hello. Thank you so much for that. All right. I know I got some more coming in. It's just taking a minute to go. Oh, you sent some. Oh, are you automatically starring them?
Yeah, I figured I would just start for while you're reading stuff.
Thank you so much. Yeah, awesome.
Not a problem.
All right, so we got Paul Moore Fraser for £1.79. Says, hi, Johnny O and Co. Hello, Troll Mafia crew, TTU. That's right. And for your super chat, here we are. First one of the night. Boom. There we go. This is going to be interesting. Teresa Flobert for $2.79 Canadian says, Mary Ho, have a great night. Thank you so much. And there's a second super chat. We'll put this one over here. Let's see if we can't balance this out. It's going to be real weird, real fast. Paul Rumore Fraser for £1.79 says, Cholito demanda me. Sue me in Spanish. It's probably better. He probably doesn't understand that. It's probably better Spanish than he speaks. Here we go. We got some more. There we go. And then we have, well, don't unstar them.
Well, I figured you read them, so I didn't want the list to get, so you have to scroll through the list. So I figured just keep them up to the top.
Lana Del Gay 13 for $2.79 Canadian says, sent a couple of memes to your Insta. I'm gonna have to double check that because I'm a terrible Insta guy. I never get on there, but I'll double check. But there we are. Boom.
I love that name, by the way. I say I really do, because I mean I'm actually a huge Lana Del Rey fan. Like her whole ephemeral style just intrigues me and is antithetic, and just her whole like image is antithetical to her lyrics. It's just antithesis, anathema to her lyrics. But I absolutely adore her, and I love her content. If there exists a purgatory, Lana Del Rey is the music that plays there.
Sorry, I'm checking Instagram looking for these memes. I don't have them. How did you send them to me? Did you tag me? I don't really do Instagram very much. I'm a bad person. Casey Cooper for $2 says, Stormtrooper dancing to a sling song. It's Christmas. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Man, it's going to be a minute. There's another one. All right. S. Buford for $1.99 says, adding to the festivities. Thank you so much. And I'll try and keep up with these in real time, but you never know what's going to happen.
I'll tag him as I see him come in. Yeah. So I'll just, if they pop up, I'll immediately hit them.
Sam I Am, who's been a Plot Hole crew. That's going to get real jangly. Sam I Am, who's been a Plot Hole crew member for 15 months, says, came to this channel for fresh air. There's some fresh air here. Cindy Sue, who's been a Plot Hole crew member for 11 months, says, not quite a year yet. Hi, Johnny. Hi, JL. You're almost there, Cindy Sue, and thank you so much for that. I do appreciate it. Now, we do have quite the collection of memes in the Discord. Ooh, that's a good question. Sorry. We have Lard Boy. 74 says, morning, Johnny and JL. Good morning. Good morning. or good evening. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Here we go. And oh wait, gotta go on the other side. Let's see. There it is. You know you're muted, right?
You have your hands full, so let me watch the chat for super chats, and like I'll star them as they come through, because you're dealing with the beard, and you got the
Beard.
Discord with the memes, and you're gonna be sharing stuff, and
It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a lot of fun. All right. So here's the thing. Any $10 or up super chat. I only have 4 of them though. By the way, I only have 4. So I have light up ones, just so you know. Okay, it's gonna be fun. We'll do it. Anyway, let me get some. Golly. Let's do this. Let's have some fun. So here's what we're gonna do. We are going to. I'm just gonna share my screen, and we're gonna go through some of the memes. I can't go through all of them because my goodness, you guys really just filled that meme room up with memes after meme. So I tried to make sure to grab at least one from every person who posted, right? Some of you posted a lot, so I tried to grab some of your better ones. Obviously, if we did, we'd be here fucking days. Sandy D says, "Careful, jail is going to slowly take over your channel. One super chat star at a time." All right, so what I'm going to do? Let me pull this up. Boom.
If he needs to, I can use my incredible voice acting talents and my loquacious ability to read your super chats. I can do that. I tried to do it for Irish Demon, but he freaked out.
Don't freak out. All right, now I still have all these in the Discord room. So when you tell me like this is the one we're gonna vote for, you know what I mean? We will. I'll go back and look for the specific one in Discord. But I didn't. Whatever. Just tell me which one you guys like. So this is the first one. That says, "Oh my God, I'm overturning Terry versus Ohio. I'm overturning. I think this was the first. This was the first chili pause face we did. Guys, let me know. What do you think? What do you think? Is this a keeper, or are we gonna move on? We'll recap here in a little bit. All right, so this is the second one. This is a great one. We don't stop. Push that finger button. Oh man. Jesus Christ. When you enjoyed the curry, but you didn't make it to the toilet in time. That's greatness. This is one of my favorites. I know this one came from Glover Mom because she sent it twice. Who's your spud daddy? Oh man!
To answer your question, Mitch Norris, I have never done the Santa dress up. I never have. I've never thought that I was big enough to do that role. But the beard is there. The beard is obviously very, very Santa.
You don't have to be a fucking 700-pound dude to play Santa. You mean?
Oh, I'm Santa. Oh. Santa smells funny.
When the tip hits the bottom of the Nutella jar.
Ugh.
Oh.
That's not Nutella.
Oh, jeez.
Poop noodles.
Now this one.
Terry overturned you.
I believe this one came from, I think this is either Irish Demon or Brainy Beaver, so we might disqualify just because, but I had to share it because it's fucking hilarious. Chili's face when he overturns his Terry. Coming to you live. Nutella coated butt cheeks. Look at that. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, so we're gonna go with those first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Out of those first 8, we're gonna pick 2 to move on, and then we'll go from there. So what do you guys got?
Jersey Fool wants it. Ho ho ho. There you go.
Lord have mercy.
He wanted to hear me say it. So.
All right.
Okay,
so
how about this? Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas. There you go. Do you believe now?
My whole life has been a lie. All right, so
Santa. You sit on a throne of lies.
Yep. All right, so we got Spud Daddy as a keeper. Show them again. Says we'll do that. So from one through 8, right? Here's 1. Oh my God, I'm overturning Terry versus Ohio. There we go. Number 2, we don't stop. Push that finger button. Number 3, when you enjoyed the curry, but you didn't make it to the toilet on time. Number 4, who's your Spud Daddy? Number 5,
I like that one.
when the tip hits the bottom of the Nutella jar.
That's just gross.
Number 6, when Terry overturns you. I think we're going to disqualify this one. Number 7, Chili's face when he overturns his Terry. And number 8, Nutella-coated butt cheeks. Oh, man. All right, so we're going to do this quick. I think I'm seeing a lot of 4s. I'm seeing some 4s. There's a lot of 4s in there. There's a lot of 4s. Which, obviously, this is going to be a keeper. We're just going to go ahead and move that one to the keeper pile. Because, duh. All right.
Dr. Nimrod says, "Dear Bridge the Divide, for Christmas I want lots of sweets and toys and weapons of mass destruction." Well, unfortunately, those are secured by our DoD contract. So, but I'll see what I can do.
So the 6, I'm sorry, but I think I have to. I know people like 6, but I think I got to disqualify because this one came from Brainy Beaver or Irish Demon. One of the two. What do you guys think? Is it cool? Is it okay that they win? Let's add some. As soon as I see PhD Tony is logging on right now, so I'll get an official ruling from someone who is much smarter than the two of us combined on this stream. We'll see what he has to say. 10th of negative 17 power says wrote in the last meeting. Okay, gotcha. 8 and Spud Addy. Yeah, Spud Addy is that's it. Yeah, that's moving on because that was great. Johnny O, how about a poll? Well,
you can always sit on my lap and we'll talk about the first thing that comes up.
There he is. All right, PhD Tony in the house. Bam. Good to see you, sir.
Hello. How are you, gentlemen?
We need an official ruling on this because we've got this great meme here when Terry overturns you that I believe was submitted either by Brainy Beaver or Irish Demon. So should we like disqualify that on principle or?
Yes, I'm not certain. There are moral consequences. Who's this Terry person in the background?
That's
Terry Crews.
Okay.
The Old Spice, super muscled Old Spice dude does all the flexing and.
Yep.
Okay.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. All right. It's a good one. I'm not sure that I would disqualify it.
Just based on the fact that it was submitted by Irish Demon and or.
No, I think we can be dispassionate enough to put aside our hatred of both of them.
Okay, all right.
And give them a fair shake.
PhD Tony, you might remember him as President Camacho from Idiocracy.
Right.
Yeah.
You're closer with Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, so if we're all in agreement that this is good, is this the one that moves on, or are we doing Chili's face when he overturns his Terry, or Nutella-coated butt cheeks? And of course, we also have, oh my God, I'm overturning Terry. We don't stop, push that finger button when you enjoyed the curry. When the tip hits the bottom of the Nutella jar. This is obviously JL's favorite.
That's just fucking gross. My favorite is actually the Spud one. Is
Spud.
That's my favorite. Just because the look in his eyes, just.
Okay,
I'm taking advantage of you.
Yep. 6. 6.
You left me in the sun, and now you're gonna regret it.
Just got a message from Chili is going to have me served through the. Terry overturns you. Okay, I think we're getting a lot of love for number 6 here. I think this is the one. So these are the two. They're going to move on from that. Everybody else is. You guys had great memes. They're fucking amazing. So we're getting rid of this one, and that one. And this is one of my favorites, by the way. But yeah, and boom. All right, so the next set. Let's see if we can keep these down to 4 to make it a little easier.
Oh.
This is before we move on. Let me do some super chats. Hank's Corner for $2 says, "Do gift memberships count for an ornament?" For $2. Well, I know that counts for an ornament, and why not? Why shouldn't a gifted membership count for an ornament? I saw that you gifted one. Thank you for that, by the way. So here we are. There are two just for you. Gypsy Love for $10 says, "First ever to the two best ever." Thank you so much. And because it's a $10 one, we're gonna turn on some lights. Hang on, let me get this figured out. There we are.
Yes, that is correct. We are the three wise men. We're just doing this live stream real quick on a brief stop on the way to Galilee.
On the way to Galilee, because we're gonna give frankincense, which stinks, myrrh that stinks even more, and gold. Like, which one's the odd one out?
Oh, but I stopped at the brothel before we got this shit.
Oh, shit. Paul Rumore Fraser for £1.79 says, "JL, damn man." That was terrible.
Thank you, Paul.
All right. Gosh, I'm gonna run out of ornaments. What am I gonna do? Delete Rolls for $4.99 says, "When are we going to find out about the men's fitness magazine pictures?" As soon as I get them. Not that look, not that I want them, but you guys want them, and I want to give you what you want sometimes. But I'm not looking forward to that. I am not looking forward to that.
So last summer, Seven says, "God, how are all of his pause faces pornographic?"
You cannot
really. You think that's pornographic? I think he's having a stroke. Like
he's having some sort of trans ischemic attack.
What do you mean? I may not be the greatest legal genius. Stop! Don't say that. Like, that's what it feels like. He's having some sort of existential.
I'm going into court, and the whole right side of my body's gone numb.
For $10 says, "Light it up." All right, there we are. Let's see. And there's that one. So 2 lighters. Oh, it's on the same side. That's not going to work. Lana Del Gay says, $2.79 Canadian says, "Reset to Facebook. Don't have your Discord link." Oh, it should be popping up in there somewhere in the sides. Let's see here. We're going to go right there. My goodness. Paul Rumore Fraser for £4.49 says, "Johnny O, the ornaments in your beard are bigger than the balls of chili." Oh, jeez. Well, for that, I'll have to put another one on my. Oh, I feel like I'm being set up. Tesla Bitten Radio has become a new plot hole member. Thank you so much. And just because I've got this one right here. Ding, 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 ding.
Brooke McLyman says, "I'm driving, so I can't even look. I also don't have a gag reflex. I'm seriously throwing up in my mouth."
Gia for $19.99 says, "3 handsome men. Where?"
Don't worry. In some cultures, they only eat vomit. I read that
in
a book.
And there's a lighter. I'm out of lighters. Well, I have another one, but it doesn't work. It's out of batteries. I need to replace them. So, all right. I think I'm caught up. All right. So we're going to do 4 more to keep this party running, and then we'll pick the best of the 4. So we've got when the Nutella is microwave warm. Jeez. No, Steamy Cup of Reason is not too late. You can give one really quick in there if you like.
Setting number 2 for ecstasy.
Well, Charlie girl, I hope you get to feeling better soon. That's not good. I'm glad we can put a smile on your face, and hopefully we continue to do so. But yeah, I hope you get you better feeling.
Oh, Abby Paulin says, "JL, thanks to you and Irish Demon, I can't look at soup cans without laughing so hard. I finally found the full video of the Irish man looking for his soup. Jeez. The fucking madness of life."
Yeah. So this one did come from Steaming Cup of Reason, and it's apparently what plays through Chili's headphones the whole time. Breathe in.
I do like that one.
Cheers.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, come on.
This says, "Yeet, push that Nutella up my button." And the 4th one. God, please let that have been just a fart. Please, I don't need it. I don't need them to call me Cholito Churro. Okay. All right. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, or 4. You know what? We probably should just do this in a poll. like has been, yeah, like I should have done from the beginning. From the beginning. So we'll do that. Let me get there because I don't have enough screens apparently. Dead air. Dead air.
Dead air, dead air, dead air, dead air.
All right, here we go. Engage with your audience. All right, we're just going to do 1, 2, 3, or 4. That's all we're going to do.
Okay, so wow.
All right, there we go. There's the poll that everybody wants to see. Let me know really quick. We'll let it go for a few minutes and then we'll move. Talks amongst yourself. Exactly. All right. 0 out of 4. Oh, Jersey fools. Paracord Princess want to see him again. So this is 4. This is number 3. Number 2. And number 1. Get your votes in.
I'm going to have to go with number 2.
Yeah, I would go with number 2. In fact, I am going to go with number 2.
Number 2.
He's going to go number 2.
He's going to go number 2. Yeah, I like number 2 as well.
We're such children, I swear.
Yeah, we are. You bring
I actually make that joke.
Establishment up.
in one of my upcoming videos, I have several scripts that I'm ready to record, and I'm working on stuff. And in one of them, so the guy I'm covering actually says doo doo, and I actually stop, and in the middle of the entire thing, he's like, doo doo.
All right, want to see him again? Here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Cat Bella was not a 5 this time. I figured it was too many. The polling we can do on YouTube only lets us do 4 options. So.
Alana Hater, the second one is the kind of electrical voice coming out of the headphones saying, breathe in, breathe out.
Either that or that Bush song. The Machine Head, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got a machine head.
Don't do it. You're going to give me conscience thing. All right. We're going to end this soon. Man, this is a tight one. Number 2 is not even...
That doesn't... If you were trying not to... Don't worry.
Oh, gee, I knew it. I knew it was going to happen. As soon as I said it, I was like, oh, fuck.
Oops.
Whoopsie.
That is Blue Bear just messaged me. That's what she said.
That's what she said. All right, we're going to end the poll. No, we can't. We can because there's a tie. Golly, it's a 3-way tie for the second place one. We're going to take 2 from this and move on. It's like a bracket. What are we doing? You guys, come on, get some votes in. I think we'll wait. Once I have 285 people here. I have 99 votes. So, yeah. All right, here we go. We're going to end the poll. Okay, you guys will be able to see. So, number 1. Oh, fucking hell. So, 1 and 2. Those are the ones we're going to move on because they 25.
I don't think you can separate those based on experimental error. Like, you know, that's basically just a random.
That was, it was pretty close. That was pretty
God,
close.
That was a terrible suit. It's like he,
fuck.
It's like he pulled it out of the Lost and Found at a restaurant.
So 1 and 2, we're gonna move those over, and we're gonna get rid of 3 and 4. Bam and bam. All right, so we're gonna do another one. Here it goes. There's 1. I'm your Playboy. Oh, jeez. Let me grab.
That's not Nutella.
EB7860 has become a new plot hole member. Thank you so much. Here goes the thingy. This is there. I'm running out of room. And Gypsy Love for $5 says for PhD Tony. Thank you so much. But PhD Tony, is your beard enough to be able to put some ornaments on?
Not. I don't have any ornaments. I mean, it's not. I guess technically it's possible, but yeah.
Jenny, I am again the only other one I have. It's I'm out of light up ornaments, and this one doesn't work. I will still put it on just for you, and for that big super chat. I will I do this all December. So next week I'll see what I can do about getting some more light up ones. But it's there just in case.
Yeah, I'm not sure about lights.
God, I swear, I look at that picture and I'm like, don't worry, one day you'll be a real boy.
Willie, though, Willie, son of a gun, I'm missing something, but oh well. All right, so let's move on. Thank you so much, Jenny. I appreciate that. 1999 super chat. So light up an ornament for me, please. I put one on, it doesn't light up, I'll get some more, I promise. And the next time you're in a live, just stop by and say, hey, remember me, and I'll put one in just for you. Just for you. All right, so there's one.
I kind of think that expression there, that's what comes across his face whenever another content creator pays any attention to him.
I believe so.
That's what it looks like. Team Skeptic made another video about me.
That is the look
exactly
of pure.
Right.
That's the look of pure validation.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean something.
All right, so here's what is this? 1. Here's 2. Says Miss Pennywise, happy to try and grift at a courthouse near you. 3. We got another one. That's a good one. And 4. Your face when you thought that you hit that submit button. All right, we're gonna do this again. 1. Worry. Yeah, I'll get faster at this, I promise. How much faster I'll be, but it'll be there. All right, 1, 2, 3, or 4. So here's 4.
Pinocchio.
Here's 3. Here's 2. And here's 1. Get your votes in. Find the earring section and get some other light up ones. I will, Liz. I will get some more light up ones. I'd vote for the first one without the Nutella comment. Now, these are all submitted by all of you, so don't get mad at me. I'm not the one who made them, although I commissioned you to make them. Batmobile lost the wheels.
I mean, was it formally commissioned?
I did.
Is there money in this? That's
a prize. There is a prize. There is a prize. Okay. Yeah. We have 2 shirts to give out for this. So, yeah. Wow. So far. Yeah, I figured this would be the one that would get the most out of this poll here. So far, this is the one. As soon as we get to 100 votes, I think we're there. Close. We're 84 votes. Tony, what are you doing down in Australia? What do you do? What are you doing?
What do you mean? What do I do? What am I doing?
So I meant to
wiping his ass with gimpy leaves.
I was
like a fucking badass.
Exactly what I was about to say. We always talk about Australia, how it's the most dangerous place in the fucking world because everything there is trying to kill you, and we generally mean like all the critters, but apparently there's a fucking plant that's trying to kill you as well.
Yeah, there are several plants that
there are several plants.
Yeah.
Fuck me running.
There's a particular plant that is poisonous unless you boil it, dry it out, grind it up, and then roast it. And once you do that, it's okay to eat. And the local Aboriginals knew how to make it non-poisonous. And you just think you got to be pretty desperate. It's kind of like bagel chips. So, except that bagel chips are edible at every line, at every step along the way.
Right.
But it's just you've just got to accept, like, kind of we don't have lions, tigers, bears, so we've gone for chemical warfare, but just all through the ecosystem. What's the advantage that eucalyptus trees have? Well, they're inedible. You can't eat them unless you're a koala.
Unless you're a koala, murder.
And even they, much like the panda eating bamboo really shouldn't be eating them, but
Yeah.
evolution is a bitch. Because evolution does wacky shit sometimes.
Yeah.
Here I am eating this damn leaf. It doesn't do anything for me.
Now, this one was a clear winner. Obviously, it was your face when you thought you hit that submit button. So that's a clear boom. We're making it happen. And then we're getting rid of the rest. Gosh. All right, we're getting rid of that one, and that one. All right, so the next four we've got. Oh, wait, we looked at this one already, didn't we? Okay, there we go. We've got this one here. So we got another one that's both fists up the button. Aw.
Ooh.
Jesus.
Okay, that's leader of the pack right now.
Yeah. That's number 2.
That's a pretty strong. It's
He's just gonna come out like Clubber Lang, man.
Yeah.
I'm in the third film.
We've got number 3, that face you make when you've been wearing the same football top for 4 days whilst puking and shitting yourself. Oh, man. And then number 4, what do you think of me now, Hollywood? Jesus Christ.
They weren't impressed the first time.
I'm just going to put that one up there. Because
Well, if anything, they're less impressed now, Chili.
All right.
I mean, to some extent, Chili is sort of, Chili is good source material. If you're making some comedy where you need a ridiculous villain, like Shooter McGavin, if we talk about great villains from history, Shooter McGavin is one of them.
Or Dr. Evil.
Oh, Dr. Evil. This guy is pretty much raw material. He just lets you know, actually, that kind of character does exist in real life, which of course is part of the joy. We know that the actors aren't like that; they're playing this character,
right?
But no, there are people out there who and the funniest thing is that he thinks he's the hero, right? It is the saddest, most pathetic thing, and I'm certain that there will be comedies. How long do you think it'll be before there's a soft seat comedy?
Oh man, I'm surprised there isn't already one. By the way, Steaming Cup of Reason sent me a super duper chat, as they've been deemed. I don't have the ability because I don't know where my telephone device is to look at that. I just see that there was sent. So this is for you, Score.
There have been some sitcoms that have made jokes that have been the butt of they'll say like something to that degree. They'll use like Flat Earth or some sort of the things that are just ridiculous. They'll use them as the butt of jokes, but I don't think there's ever been a character.
I just want to quickly say Tones overthinks it, says he's a hero in his own mind, which actually turns his shortness into a virtue, because if he was much larger, he wouldn't fit in his own mind.
This one fell out.
Cassowaries aren't birds; they're freaking dinosaurs.
That's true. All right, this one obviously had a clear winner. It's not even close. Oh, Paracord Princess. Yeah, so the one that's the obvious winner is this one here that says never a dude with a Prince Albert.
You can say that word.
Okay, fine. It says never blow a dude with Prince Albert. That's
advice to live by.
Yeah.
Not just pretty words.
Not just pretty words.
Credo to live by, yes.
The first one here says, we got another one that's both fists up the button. Number 3, that face you make when you've been wearing the same football top for 4 days whilst puking and shitting yourself. And number 4.
The problem I have with that one, with element number 3, is that it suggests Chili isn't made of poop.
He's definitely full of shit.
It suggests that Chili is a source of poop rather than a reservoir. And we all know that just isn't accurate.
Technically, isn't a reservoir a source of poop? Couldn't you source poop from
Let's
it?
not
You
get
could
semantic.
source poop from a reservoir, but the reservoir is where you store stuff. The oil reservoir in your car.
I always figured.
Uh-oh.
I always figured it was akin to like when the septic tank fails and you have like that buildup in your yard, and and you got to skim that shit out.
Nice entry, Beaver. That
Yep.
your the cousin on the screen.
Oh my God, that's my friend Chili. Oh my God. It said, praise Jesus. I was so happy to see Chili back on YouTube's the other day. I said, baby, come look at this. Chili's back.
Hey, a good friend of Chili's. Do you have a Prince Albert?
Fuck, there's no way somebody's putting a hole in my dick.
All right.
I just can't even.
This was the obvious winner of this round, so we'll move that one over to the winner side, and we'll get rid of this guy, and this one. All right. Moving on. Chili de Castro, you are getting a lawsuit for copying my nose. That's number one.
That's pretty solid.
It's pretty solid. Number two says, look closely. It's the face of a shit eater.
Chili de Castro is Spanish for copperphage.
Copperface. Oh, gross. Number three, I'm going to fight a big, bad, filthy pig in Kentucky. At least until Bobby Legal can come up with an excuse for me to forfeit without losing my money. And then number four, people always ask me why I'm so very angry. Because this is my micro penis. All right, so you guys know what to do.
It's like an acorn resting on his sack.
Oh, gross.
Like an acorn resting on two raisins.
Stop. And you pick.
That first one, because he, all.
It's freaking hilarious.
I
Right?
think that's very imaginative. That one.
There's one. Number two. Number three. And number four. I think this is going to be the winner, but I'm not for sure. Although I would not be surprised if it were number four.
I'm abstaining for one more round because I was spending too much time being a jackass.
You've put yourself in timeout. We don't have to do it for you.
I came in pretty hot. It's true.
You did.
Like, what is this do-rag? Oh, yeah, it was you.
Liz K, enough with the visualizations. It's important to paint a picture.
Well,
Even if that picture is horrifying.
JL wants to make a tapestry of the mind, people. Thank you. Okay? This is about vision.
Put it into terms that people can visualize. They can better identify with the context of what you're trying to convey.
Don't do that. There are things you're better off never visualizing. Like just don't.
There's
Anybody
a video on my channel of exactly what you're talking about. It involves me and a mankini.
sorry, Lori.
It's like okay, no, I know all of y'all have seen Thor Ragnarok. Oh, it's in my brain now. I
have. See, I have young kids, and so a lot of people out there know what I'm talking about. What young kids do is they take all of that extra time that you would have had for watching movies, and they absorb it. So you just don't, if you want to do anything that's like productive in your life beyond just putting the kids to bed at some point, you don't have a lot of time for movies.
Surprisingly, number one beat out number four by just a little bit. So number one it is.
Yep.
There's 2, 3, and 4.
So sad. When I saw him coming out.
All right.
That is such a fake cry.
That is. So here's number one.
Oh my God,
so
where did
fake.
that frame come from?
Zane is cheating on me. I am so sad. When I saw him coming out of the shower, he had a Kate Always Wins tattoo. That's number one. Number two, I have to check my medically implanted stick on my ass because I was born spineless.
That's pretty funny. Wordy but funny.
Yes. Number three, oh my goodness, people, do I see it right? Is that, oh my God, that looks like a Team Skeptic like Shadow. Help me, please, help. Damn it. And number four, that fucking Irish demon. He got me again. I am a dunce.
I think I know which one I'd pick.
All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, and 4.
And I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling beardsmen.
You're right, that face. That's frustration, boy.
That could
eye's pointing at it. The one eye's pointing at us, and the other one isn't, though. That's what I was talking about.
That could be sold with. That could literally be sold with that fucking Irish demon. That could just be that. It wouldn't even need any context. Just
that fucking Irish.
I hate that Bob Barker.
His eye. Listen, I'm telling you right now. You can use Chili's eyeball as like a mood ring for his blood pressure. I swear to God. Like, I noticed that right away. If he gets really angry, that eye starts to stray, and if he's calm, it's much more controlled. So it's honestly, you can use it as a gauge on his health almost.
Jan Beaton has become a new plot hole member. Thank you so much. And here we are. We've got another. Where we're going to put this sucker.
See, Peachy Tony, you're correct. It's like shooting McGavin. God, it's like having it was like, God, I hate that Irish demon.
Yep.
Shooter McGavin, one of the best villains of all time, to be honest.
Yeah, absolutely. This is what I was saying. Like, and I'm just one. You probably heard me nattering on. I think that Chili is sort of real life motivation for a Shooter McGavin style character. He's got to be a villain in some sort of comedy.
He should be. He should be.
Oh yeah, Chili's absolutely the guy that like has a girl for some reason, and you hate him the whole movie because she's with that guy, but like because he's a complete douche. You know, there's a million movies like that. That's like a normal formula.
Yeah.
All right, this
And
one is number 4. Believe
hello,
it or not.
Mrs. Schrodinger's cat.
Hello, Mrs. Schroeder. Hello, Nicole. It's good to see you. Yeah, that fucking Irish demon. He got me again. I am a dunce. Moves on.
Oh, it's like his face is just like disappearing into itself. He's so mad. It's just like.
Yep.
Just if you go back to the expression for number. Oh,
And the last 4. Oh yeah, I got rid of it already. We'll have to find it.
okay.
Number 1, you can forget it, Blue Bacon. I will never visit a cold state, or my micro penis will be no more than this size. Number 2,
They do get small if it's cold enough, you know.
explaining the size of your penis.
I'm detecting a theme.
Me too.
Hello, you.
Yes. Hello, YouTube. Jose Chili de Castro here. Hello. I will sue you for copyright, you know. That's number 3. And number 4, we got another one. So do we, hon. So do we. Want to tell me about those trolls you see everywhere?
That frame somebody captured there. That's perfect. Look at that. That's crazed eyes.
Yeah. That was me. I got that one. You're welcome.
Congratulations. That is a perfect clip. Like,
I eat little pieces of shit like you for breakfast.
Yep.
You eat pieces of shit for breakfast?
You eat little pieces of shit.
No. Yeah, right. And Grizzly Adams had a beard. Grizzly Adams did have a beard.
Oh man, that's such a good movie.
He just like wanders off.
All right, there we go. Poll is up. Well, that sounds terrible.
He's definitely like Shooter McGavin because he'll be like, "How about you and I just say, how about you and I go outside and settle this?" He's like, "Fuck that, let's settle it right now." Bang with a beer. I was like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "No."
It's such a good movie, though. I mean, I know Adam Sandler's a little bit like, you know, as an adult now, like, but it's still like the whole.
What the hell are you doing?
I was just throwing back the fucking rake back. It's made of wood. I was putting it in the forest where it belongs. You know?
Yeah.
What the heck are you? What are you doing? I was looking for the other half of this bottle. There's some over there. There's some there. Why don't you put it down? I know. Why don't you put it down? I know. What are you talking about? I haven't pissed myself since I'm 4 years old. I haven't pissed myself since I'm 24.
on, Johnny,
I'm beginning to regret having brought up Shooter McGavin now. I thought it was a clever reference, but
Sorry.
It's a brilliant reference.
I fear I derailed the panel slightly.
Not at all.
That was when you invite incarnate fuck, I can't even say words. ADHD on. I'm made of it. I breathe it, live it.
Okay, I'm sorry. 1. Number 2, explaining the size of your micropenis. Number 3, hello YouTube. Jose Chile de Castro here. Hello. I will sue you. Copyright, you know. And number 3, we got another one. So do we, hun. So do we. Want to tell me about those trolls you see everywhere? All right, let's see where we're at. Ooh, we're getting close. Oh, man, we have another tie. 1 and 4 tied right now. Jeez. Jesus. Okay, now we're starting to break that tie up a little bit. Oh, there we go. Number 1 it is. Number 1 moves on. All right, we'll get rid of these guys here. This is all the funds.
God, I hate that Irish demon.
What is going on? Okay, so we have 2 groups left. We have 1 group of 4 and 1 group of 5. So we're just going to have to figure that out, okay? There was a tie. Sorry, it happened. We're going to go there. All right, so now we're going to start here. We got number 1 here. You can forget it, Blue Bacon. I will never visit a cold state, or my micro penis will be no more than this size. That fucking Irish demon. He got me again. I'm a dunce. Your face when you thought you'd hit that submit button. And Chili de Castro, you're getting a lawsuit for copyrighting my nose. That's your 4. Let me know. Oh, I guess I need to put up the stupid poll, huh? Jesus Christ. You guys don't have to stop talking when I stop talking. You can still talk.
We're letting you, I am deep in thought. I still like, obviously I have a preference out of these, but I'm not going to, I'm not going to poison the our lovely.
You're not going to poison the well.
You don't understand, officer. There was this chick out there bothering me, and it took everything I could not to hit her. So you headbutted Josh Abrams. Who won that fight, by the way?
Yep.
So you headbutted Bob Barker.
Yep.
Who won that fight, by the way?
Who won that fight? All right, here we have one more time. We have 1. You can forget it, Blue Bacon. I will never visit a cold state, or my micro penis will be no more than this size. 2, that fucking Irish demon.
I love that's my favorite.
Yep. And when your face when you thought you hit that submit button. That's a good one though, because it's relevant. And then Chili de Castro for getting a lawsuit for copying my nose. Oh man, this is a close one.
Us meddling beardsmen.
I still have plenty of jingles, just so you know. It was chatty bang bang.
You know what it's gonna be? It's gonna be shitty bang bang.
Chili's drawing
I believe
up.
I've told you this before, but you know who wrote Chili Bang Bang, right?
Who did?
Ian Fleming, the guy who wrote the joke.
Ian Fleming. I know the name.
Yes, he wrote Chitty Bang Bang.
That was so ridiculous. Look at this.
What the fuck is that? Jesus Christ.
Fuck. I don't even want to look at my eyes that close. That's creepy. Oh.
See, all we really need to do is just put Brainy Beaver and the snap cam on and just fucking watch that for a good 20 minutes.
I was trying to get this fucking Chili de Castro fucking hamster to work, but the eyes are too close together, as you can see.
That's true. All right, we got a tie going on right now. I gotta let it go a little bit longer, get a couple of votes in, see if we can't break this tie.
Tones Over thinks it says Bridge the Divide. I just couldn't get a motion granted in court. I wanted to, but I couldn't.
I think we've ended a tie. All right, boom. Oh no, we didn't. Son of a bitch. Damn it! It wasn't tied when I stopped it, but now we've got 2 and 3.
Please tell me this works.
So we'll go ahead and get rid of.
It's not working.
All right. So which one do you guys like out of this one? Irish Demon or the submit button? Really quick.
Me. I prefer the Irish Demon one.
Irish Demon one.
All right. So so we're gonna move with the Irish Demon one or the submit button. Beaver.
Why do I have to be singled out? I was just
You wanted to
enjoying
break
the
the tie.
party.
We'll just do a poll, quick poll to break the
What?
tie.
Okay. What is it between now? Pretend I'm not paying attention.
Team
You're not
Skeptics in the house.
Team Skeptic, what's going on, brother? All right, 1 or 2, really quick. We'll make this one quicker. So this is 2. This is 1. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2.
You
Camera
sound like
one,
my
camera
I
two,
mean,
optometrist.
this
camera
would be
one.
the Irish Demon one.
Oh, that's another villain. The bad guy from Wayne's World. Rob Lowe's character.
Rob Lowe's character? Yeah.
Fuck. Rob Lowe, like one of the people that doesn't age. He's made of like wax or something.
Fuck that guy. Yeah, no shit.
Him and Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd somehow getting younger as he fucking gets older. I don't know how that works.
I mean, you can comply with the rules or not, Wayne. It's your choice. Yes, and it's the choice of a new generation.
Yeah. That whole scene. It was so clever.
It's like people only do things because they get paid.
And that's just sad.
And that's just really sad. I can't think about it. I can't think about it anymore. I have a headache. Here, take 2 of these. Nuprin. Little, yellow, different.
I don't know that scene very well.
Sometimes we know.
It's just the scene when he kicks back and he's wearing nothing but like Reebok gear from head to toe, from visor down to shoes. It's like It's like people only do things because they get paid. Reebok. And that's just really sad.
Yeah.
This one's fun. Sexy carrot. Except
But I will not. It's just like, I don't know who you think I am, but I will not bow to any corporate sponsor.
What
Lifts up the
is
Pizza
this?
Hut box.
All right, let's end this poll. That's not what she said. Oh. All right, so Irish Demon is the winner. Irish Demon is the wiener. We'll pull this one over here. All right.
No stairway. Denied.
All right. Now this is gonna get interesting because what is going on? Here we are. Can we just acknowledge that this is going to be the winner?
It's one. It is arguably my favorite.
Yeah, it is one of the stronger ones.
Yeah. Although
that is competitive.
That's
So,
a brilliant.
Although, so I think I can only do 4 on the. Let me ask. If I can do 5 on it, then we'll do the 5. But I think I can only do 4. Optional.
I just love it when you bring this chili on. He's my favorite one.
yeah.
I can only do 4 options, so I'm going to pull the Spuddy. We're going to pull that one because we know that's going to be. We're going to pull Spuddy because we know Spuddy's going to move on if I leave it up there. So we'll give everybody else a chance. There we go. So when Terry overturns you, this was yours, wasn't it, Beaver?
Yeah. Staying in character, you know?
Yep. Number 2, breathe in, breathe out. Because I can't tell when to breathe. When the Nutella is
Sorry.
when the Nutella is microwave warm, and never blow dew with the Prince Albert.
That's so good. It's just
Number
so
1.
good.
I want to pick
Number
it because
2.
of my soul wants the dirty one, but
Number 3,
These are all very competitive.
I'm telling you, you guys freaking killed it. And number 4.
Number 4 is the
yeah,
Prince
I'm
Albert
gonna
one.
Go with,
Yep.
I'm gonna go with number
4 gets my vote. It's just
I-
You're
it's
always
just
gonna
too
get
good.
me with a higher. You're always gonna get me with a higher shock value. Unfortunately, I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's looking pretty.
Damn, Jim Bob Briggs. The best movie Rob Lowe was ever in was The Stand. He didn't speak and fuck up his character.
He did. He actually does speak. He spoke in the end of the movie.
He did. He
the
spoke.
series.
He
Yeah,
spoke in
it's fun.
dreams and stuff like that. He did get to
Yeah,
talk.
yeah.
I can talk.
Man. No, he spoke in the dream sequences too,
Yeah.
and at the end of the film when he spoke to Tom Cullen. That's true. Yeah. Yep. Twice.
I had to put on some facial hair to join you guys.
There you go. All right.
hang-
Obviously, this one is going to be number 4. Moving
Thanks. I want
on.
to pop out and pop back in real quick.
Okay.
Sorry, all I can picture is fucking Paul Rudd trying to teach you to ride a fucking surfboard. Pop up,
Pop
pop
up.
back down. God damn.
Yep.
Sorry, that's my brain runs in movie clips.
All right, we're in the finals. This is the last one. We have 3 to choose from. Hang on, let me get the poll set up. Gosh, that sounds so terrible. Flat Derby's going to have a field day with the audio from this stream. We've got number 1, Never Blow a Dude with the Prince Albert. Number 2, Who's Your Spud Daddy? And number 3, That Fucking Irish Demon. All right, this is going to be for the wiener. Actually, we're going to take the top 2. So go ahead and vote. Vote how you like. We're going to take the top 2, and the top 2 will be getting a plot hole t-shirt. What happened to JL?
Not sure what happened to JL.
Just said, I'm out.
He was going to get a snap camera on. Oh, look, sexy Barney. That's almost X-rated. Let's get the hell out of that. Fuck.
There we go. Sorry, the poll was not working.
I mean, it was on
Fuck. Flat Derby. If Flat Derby, if you're in the house, please just say yay. Jeez. My goodness. I think the toothless picture looks like when the newscaster asks what the redneck will do after the latest twister. Think slack-jawed yokel saying we are going to rebuild again. All right. Number 1, Never Blow a Dude. Number 2, Who's Your Spud Daddy? And number 3, That Fucking Irish Demon. Oh, man. You guys are really good at this, by the way. We're getting close. I'm going to let this one go just a little bit longer to make sure everybody gets their votes in because this is a big one. Steven Alley says, again, well, we had to take, the pool of, I think it was 20 and get it down to, it was supposed to get down to 2, but we didn't. We got it down to 3 because Spuddy and there was a tie. And what are you going to do? Delarose says, Chili IMDb has 2 screen credits, Fighting Tommy Riley and an episode of Crossing Jordan. Both he played a boxer, a career of being punched in his face. Yep. And then he also has one where he was in 1,000 Ways to Die, where he gets choked to death. Yeah. He gets choked to death by no, it was like a beam that fell, a random beam that fell and busted him in his face or some shit. Yeah.
He was like, I can do a leading role, director or producer. Yeah. And they were like, we got a role for you.
Yeah.
You look like a good face to smash.
The best one. All right, fangirl, good to see you. Have a good night. There's Flat Derp. Oh shit, we're in trouble.
Take care, fangirl.
I think JL just got lost.
Sorry, I was having a, it just made me laugh.
Yep.
His picture JL trying to get out. You see that Family Guy where he gets pulled into the milk fuck and he's in the Aha music video, Take On Me. Oh,
yeah.
All of a sudden he's behind the milk. He comes out of the milk on the other side. Like the
oh, yeah. He was bench pressing a beam. That's right. And that's why he got smashed.
Yeah, there was a, like I'm going to press his I-beam and then it's crushed him and then, blah. So.
And then, yeah, it was gross.
Quite entertaining.
Quite entertaining. Now everybody's just binge watching that scene over and over. They're like, wow, our YouTube channel with that one episode is doing really well.
Yeah. Blue Bear 1 says JL got lost in the Nutella.
Well, I was trying to activate my Snap camera and I logged out of StreamYard, fired up fired up the camera and then logged back into StreamYard and for some reason it's not picking up. I don't know why.
Oh, shucks. Hey, yeah, guys, go check out Flat Dirt tomorrow. What time, Flat Dirt? Curious.
In actuality, I was pulled over by Jeremy DeWitt on Motor 1.
Yep. Okay. All right. I think we have 327 people here and 126 votes. So what do you think we should call this one? Because there's a clear winner so far.
What are they again, real quick?
Number 1, Never Blow a Dude with the Prince Albert. Okay. Number 2, Who's Your Spud Daddy? And number 3, That Fucking Irish Demon.
Of those very close 3, it's got to be the first one.
I mean, so far this one is just so far on the
Valerie, why do you think they cast him in Power Rangers so they could watch him get beat up? But then he was such an abominable human being. They just like it's not even worth it.
Okay, time out.
Uh-oh.
I'll agree that he's abominable, but calling him a human being, I think you're being lax with your definitions.
I am.
I think we can fairly incontestably say he's some form of primate-shaped object. But human being, I don't think so.
It could be a previously undiscovered, offshoot of like Neanderthalensis or maybe even Erectus, but no, it's definitely not Erectus. Ah,
He's-
come on, that was funny. Come on.
That was moderately amusing.
Okay. Come on, anthropology humor is funny.
Listen here, young Tony.
He's he's sort of congealed sputum more than anything else. Like,
Congealed sputum.
Oh my goodness. That's probably true.
Protoplasmic
Whoa.
jellies.
All right. How much longer should we let it go? We have 137 votes in.
well, at least until Beaver has stopped being a Smurf.
I am amazed at how well this worked.
That is a pretty good Smurf.
It's an immediate favorite. This one. Hi, everybody. Hey.
I have to say, I don't intend to influence our audience, but on the subject of
Not for
movies,
kids.
I'm not going to ever see. Dances with Wolves Smurf Edition
Oh, I can't
Volume
cover
2 is right up there. All of which is to say, I have zero interest in seeing Avatar 2.
I see. Yeah.
Beaver, am I
More
literally
on me.
seeing a Smurf give a blowjob right there?
Oh,
Hey, JR, in your dreams, bud.
stop it.
I do. The eyebrow action that the Smurfs got going is actually really good, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
Blue cocky.
Oh, jeez.
I'm actually really impressed. This is a well-modeled one.
yeah,
Somebody's
this is
trash.
that is actually really, really skillful.
Yep. All right. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to. So let me go. So give it 4 more minutes. Been out for 6 minutes. 4 more minutes until we call it. And then we'll announce our top 2 prize winners.
I'm telling
I
you.
was thinking,
I'm
I was
telling
thinking
you.
if they had Jennifer Lopez, but the Cartman fucking one, you could be Miss Jennifer Lopez.
I'm telling you, he's not human. He is a loaf of moist bread, still in its packaging, where the growing mold has become sentient and decided to take on the law.
Really, you think he's sentient now?
Well, no. Tony.
Sentient.
Sentient just means he can interpret stimuli. I didn't say he was sapient. That's a.
Sandy D for $10 says Chili's acting career equates to that kid that gets a case as a tree in the gets cast as a tree in the grade school play.
I'm
Yes,
tree
he is.
number 2. There was more than one tree necessary.
Yeah. There's one because you did 10. I'm supposed to do a light up one. I don't have another light up one, so I'll put 2 in there just for you. Wait, let's go over here. Let's even the other 2. Thank you so much for that super chat. I appreciate it. All right, let's see how much time we have left. 3 minutes left. Cool, and we're still getting a couple of votes. So that's cool. It's pretty clear which one is winning. Like what 1 and 2 and 3 are. I don't think much is going to change unless we get a sudden just surge of votes for 2 or 3.
4 minutes, so enough time for Chili to run a mile, apparently.
Oh, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Did you guys remember when he did that stupid ass fucking I'm going to do wind sprints whilst live streaming? Like, why? What was the point?
So he can flex, because it's a flex to him. It's like, look how amazing I am.
Yeah.
You know? Why else would it's like going to the gym and working out for a live stream? Like, why? So
I mean, if that's what you're into, I guess. You know.
Yeah, I mean, sure. If you're gonna be, if you're like gonna be a fitness channel, I can. Yeah.
Yes,
Cool.
yes,
Well,
Chili,
exactly.
you are undoubtedly one of the most muscular and well-physiqued gobbets of sputum that I've ever laid eyes on.
Oh no! Some old dude just gifted 10 plot hole memberships. Thank you so much. Now I'm gonna have to put in. I'm gonna put in a few of these here, just for that because there's 10 of them. I don't know if I have. Let's see. I can't really see myself. What the fuck is going on with Beaver?
I was becoming a dramatic ape. Look at watch. Ah!
All right, let's get this done. It's tough to see. We're just gonna have to start stacking them like Liver King stacks.
Oh my God, we're making
Aw.
waffles in the morning.
And in the morning, we're making waffles.
Waffles.
I'm
Yeah.
Yes.
making waffles.
I like that boulder. That's a nice boulder.
That's a nice boulder.
Oh man.
She called me a steed. She thinks I'm a steed. That's one of my favorite ones. Just like, she called me Noble Steed. She thinks I'm a steed.
My ears even floppy. Look at this.
All right, there we are. I've got a
That's
couple
great.
more.
That's another good one. Yeah, the proprietary things again. Nice brow action. The mouth.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's what she
Mouth's
said.
very expressive.
Yes. All right. So obviously,
She said nice brow action.
Yeah, because that's all she sees when you're
that's-
down there. That's because that's all she sees when you're down there.
That's sexual to you, is it? Nice brow.
Because that's what she sees when you're down there.
This is an
No,
actual
she
conversation that's
doesn't.
occurring.
She's got
Yes,
a
she
hair
does.
like
I didn't
that.
notice.
She looks down and she sees your
That's
brow
right,
action.
Sorry.
right. All right, we are done. We are done with the chili meme contest. This was your second place winner with Who's Your Spud Daddy? And this is your obvious winner, Never Blow Dew with the Prince Albert.
I mean,
So I know who this one belongs to. This
Had to
belongs to
win.
Glover Mom. Glover Mom, shoot me a message in Discord. I'll have to double check on Never Blow Dew with Prince Albert. I've got that in the Discord. Matter of fact, let me look at that really quick, just so we can make sure we get the right person. Give me a second. Gotta go through all these. Just a fucking shitload of memes in here. Here it is.
Oh man, I committed to doing makeup and shit last night. Do
You
know that?
did. By the way, Brainy Beaver's
A
gonna
legally binding contract, I think you'll find. There was money
Oh, no, it was
exchange,
binding
there
enough.
were-
I put enough enthusiasm in it. It's binding. It's like,
Yep.
Tony, you nailed it. bud.
Surrender Monkey. I think his acting would be too wooden for the tree character.
Isn't that the joke from Rango?
I think so.
You
Might have
would-
been.
you-
Tony Regime.
you
It's
wouldn't.
Tony
Yeah,
Regime.
I said it.
You did say it. Sorry. Tony Regime is that was Tony Regime's. There we are. So Tony Regime, let me know which shirt or not which shirt, what size. Both of you, Tony Regime and Glober Mom, make sure you get with me so we can get you your shirts. Look at this. I've got one that keeps just slowly but surely running away. So we're gonna put those back where they belong. Little fuckers. And then we got a couple more super chats to get to, and then we can just have a couple of minutes of some fun. Fucking hell, what is you're gonna be in trouble
sorry,
with
Sorry, I was a little busy. You know, ladies love me, you know. That's what Chili needs. He'll come on and be like, "I'm an alpha.
I'm an
Look how
alpha."
many bitches kissed me tonight."
Yeah, right.
That's right. That's-
Rue, Paul, Rue, almost did it. I almost did it, Paul. I almost did it. I saved it. Paul Rue Fraser for £4.49. Beaver, good stand-up comedians like us are underrated.
There you go,
That is
buddy.
true. That is true.
What did you
Yes.
almost fall for?
I almost mixed up Paul Rue's name.
RuPaul.
Yep.
Yeah, I knew it right away. I,
Almost.
said,
Okay.
I would have done the same thing.
You guys were amazing. I did a call to action. You guys answered like fucking hell. These were great. Score, if you're still here, I did check it, and I think it was this red one just for you. I think it was this red, one of these red ones in here because just we asked for.
Holy
it.
dooly.
What
Some of
happened?
those are quite disturbing.
I know. I'm on board. Like,
Oh, there were more.
Well,
oh, no, I'm talking about my
his
see.
his Snapchat thing or whatever it is that
Oh yeah.
Sexy Among Us.
What the fuck?
It's Sexy Among Us.
What is going on there?
that's what Chili sees in the mirror, right? When he wakes up.
Sadly.
I'm an alpha.
No,
Oh,
sadly,
you're an alpha, Chili.
Sadly, it's an imposter.
All
It's
right.
an imposter.
Yeah, that's actually
No,
true.
it's a
That's the
delusion.
point.
It's a delusion. This is
Oh,
what he
that's gonna be
imagines he's like.
Hey, ladies, how's it going?
Um,
I'm not the imposter. I swear to God.
All right, my goodness, this was fun. You guys were awesome. By the way, and I said awesome like a fucking New Yorker.
Awesome.
I did.
That was
Like,
awesome.
yeah, I've been watching a lot of this this harpist's channel, Emily. What the fuck? Emily Hopkins. Fuck.
Oh my god, I can eat it. That's fucking crazy.
What the
Why did you just reminded me of that old Water Malone video? Did you ever see that?
Oh no, I didn't. That's amazing.
I'm only going to read this out because you paid me to, Paul. Paul Rumor Fraser for £1.79 says, Chili, don't fuck it up. And I know you were calling me Chili, but that's fine. I forgive you. I didn't. I fixed myself, so there we are. What in
This
the
one's pretty good too.
Is that
That's actually
Curious
really
George?
No, that's
I
that
can do one eyebrow at a
that,
time, even.
that NFT monkey that's utilized for a number of different pictures.
I see.
Board, chimp order. By the way, NFTs, it's junk. Just like fucking cryptocurrency. Don't get.
Well, except for that guy who destroyed, except for the guy who owned the NFT of a particular masterpiece and then destroyed the masterpiece.
Uh-huh.
What?
Well, he owned the NFT of a masterpiece, of a legitimate masterpiece, and then he secured the masterpiece and destroyed it, so that he is the only owner of that artwork, and then that masterpiece is in his full control right now.
Yeah,
because he had to eliminate the initial source in order to.
And so you've made the world a poorer place. And,
yes,
there are other masterpieces that people will substitute for the masterpiece you destroyed.
But if anybody touches that one,
that's an act of cultural vandalism. But it's but the NFTs themselves, it's a pyramid.
Capitalism, baby.
Capitalism.
Yeah.
It's a pyramid scheme where you and your mates, you give your mates some of these NFTs, they pump up the value of the NFTs, and then you let the hoi polloi in, and they get worthless shit, and you and your mates sell off all the valuable ones, the value tanks, but you and your mates got out rich. That's what it's just a fucking scam.
It's a pump and dump.
It's a pump and dump.
Well, the NFTs 100%. For sure.
Yes.
I mean, most of the cryptos, because there's 10,000 of them plus probably. There's only like
Jan Beaton for 5 Canadian
ones.
says, I have loved PhD Tony since he wiped the floor with Chili in the debate with Team Skeptic. Well done, sir. I wouldn't even call that a debate. It was just a class. You were teaching class.
Right.
Yeah.
Meow.
I like that he thinks he won it. It's so endearing. Like it's.
No, he knows. He didn't. He knows he didn't. As antagonistic as he was, it's not like because in his rewatch, all he did was hit Team and you and Kick and Beaver. All he did was hit y'all with ad homs. All he did was attack your characters.
So
he did. If he had legitimately won, he would have gone back and looked at that and reviewed that and been like, this is what I should have said. This is where they're wrong, or this is whatever. Even reviews said, this is why I won because of all this. But no, he just went back and was like, oh, look at this, blah blah blah, and just started attacking those characters. He's got nothing but ad homs because he's got nothing.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, and the sad fact is, like Chili calling me a name, like I really care, Chili. I really do.
I don't know. He did call you a Brit. That was pretty.
That was great.
That was pretty rough.
That did get under your skin a little bit. You were like, "Fuck this motherfucker!" I saw it in your face.
Did you call me a Brit? I'm from fucking Australia.
Basic Treat calls me a Brit all the time, and he is British.
Do I sound like Michael Caine?
I thought Oleg Welch was from Europe for some reason. I don't know why. I found out that's not true.
No, he's from like Kentucky or Zimbabwe. I don't know where the fuck he's from.
See?
Paul Rumor Fraser for £4.49 says, was talking to Chili. He's a drag race to himself. I know a lot about that because I'm RuPaul. Fair. All right. Let's see here. I'm running out of room. That's not a good thing, I guess.
Tony Regime. Calling an Australian a Brit is almost like giving them a pardon.
Oh, that's good.
That's right, Surrender Monkey. My cocaine.
Oh, you're talking about JL's new movie coming out? The biopic? Cocaine Bear?
Oh, yes, my biopic, Cocaine Bear.
Cocaine Bear,
This is the thing. I don't get insulted by being called a Brit because if you're familiar with Australians, one of the most aggressively racist countries in the world. If you spend any time talking to Australians in the pub or just casually, you'll get an idea. We're actually not that nice. As a general rule.
General rule. Just wake up. Oh, time to not be nice today. Nothing else in the world is.
There's a documentary you should look up. Let me find.
Well, that makes sense. When you wake up in the morning and it's literally 3 things you have to dodge that will kill you on the way to the coffee machine, I can understand why the general principle is just don't be nice.
Yeah, right.
Nice will get you killed.
Yeah, no shit.
I grew up in Newcastle, which is just a little bit north of Sydney, about 100 miles, 160 kilometers really, but about 100 miles. And we're close enough for Sydney funnelwebs to be a thing. And one of the things you were often warned about was male funnelwebs become quite migratory during mating season. They're looking for mates and they wander around, and mostly they do it at night. But if they're sort of out and about, they'll try and find a nice place to hide, and shoes are quite good.
Oh yeah.
So one of the things that you'd have to check regularly, and that I used to check regularly when I lived in Newcastle, was pick up the shoe, bang them on the ground a few times, and just before putting them on. So fuck getting to coffee, my shoes needed to be...
Just putting your feet upon the earth is problematic.
Probably just pulling the blanket off of your fucking body to get out of bed, but whatever. Jan Beaton from Live Canadian says you were playing chess while he was playing with his marbles.
Just waking up because he looks over, he's just like, oh, what happened last night? Looks over, and it's a fucking Sydney funnelweb. Was it good for you, mate?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm not dead. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I got that.
Yeah, we have to do that in Texas and Oklahoma, especially out in the gardening sheds and everything, because obviously black widows, but also brown recluses. You don't want to stick your foot in on a brown recluse.
Well, for us here, specifically where I'm at, we've got to watch out for copperheads, especially
copperheads.
Everybody talks about rattlesnakes. Every now and again, yes, but more so copperheads around brick and houses. Like we've got a wood pile out there for firewood and whatnot. We have to be very careful around that because we're close enough to a creek where we could have rattlesnakes, but we're more likely to have copperheads.
Yeah.
Rattlesnakes are obvious because they're big, they're fat, and they make a sound. But copperheads are hard to see, and they're mean as shit, and they will attack without warning. So
I will say this: out of all the snakes, all the poisonous snakes that I've seen, copperheads get a bad rap. I'm talking about how mean they are. I've told the story many times. When I was in 7th grade, we had these kids who went up to our earth science teacher and said, "Hey, we found a snake, and we captured it. We've got it. We feed it. We play with it, and blah blah blah. All this shit. Can we bring it to school?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, sure. Go ahead. Bring the snake and whatever." It was over the weekend. So Monday morning they come in and they've got this snake in a box. They put the box on the teacher's desk, and teacher walks in like, "Oh hey, we brought the snake. There it is." She says, "Oh sweet, we'll get to her in a minute." So they're just doing her thing, whatever. And she goes, "All right, cool. So class, let's check out the snake and whatever." So she picks the box up, sits it on her little podium thing, and opens the lid, and then immediately closes it. Yep. And she says, "So you guys, where'd you guys find this snake?" She said, "Well, it was outside. It was outside the backyard." She says, "And you guys caught this with your hands?" Like, "Yeah, we just picked it up and and you guys handle this regularly?" "Yeah, we handle it regularly. We feed it and all that shit." It was a fucking copperhead. Yeah. It was a 4-foot long copperhead snake. They just.
This is another piece of trivia that it's the younger the poisonous snake, the more deadly it is.
Yeah.
I found out that is not entirely accurate.
The venom
Yeah.
is more toxic per drop, but they have less of it.
No,
Yeah.
it's not that. It's that they don't have control of it, right? So they're more
Yeah.
the venom toxicity is the same from infant or
They're more likely
whatever.
to give you a full injection.
They
instead
just
of
they don't have the
Yeah,
control.
because adults can control how much they're trying to.
Right.
If they're trying to warn you off, then typically it usually won't be a lethal strike.
Yeah.
But when they're eating, it will be a lethal one.
Right.
The nicest snake I ever, wild snake I ever found and carried around that I absolutely should not have was a pygmy rattler, and I carried that around in my hands. That was when I was down in I think it was Constantine, the scout camp, Constantine for the summer, and I managed. I was like, ooh, a snake. Picked it up. Pygmy rattlers don't have rattles, so I didn't instantly recognize it at first, and it's so I picked it up. I was like, oh, this is interesting, and it was kind of small. It was only about that big, pygmy rattler, and I took it to the nature center, and I was like, hey, I got this snake to put into the thing for everybody to see, and at the end of the week they released them all, so I brought it in. And it was like, he's like, oh yeah, he's like, get that in that box right now. And I was like, found it was a pygmy rattlesnake. So it didn't bite, but
yeah.
He's like, I got this fucking thing. It looks like a fucking avocado, and I pulled a pin on it. Nothing happened. Like fucking Jesus.
Yeah.
Like the mine from Hot Fuzz.
Hot Fuzz. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Paul Rumore Fraser for £4.49 says, to be fair, Brexit was motivated by racism. How the feck could you explain shooting yourselves in the foot economically?
Well, a bunch of people were lied to, but yeah, it was mostly racist. But it didn't win by that much. If that had gone through in Australia, 70% approval rating. We have a policy of refugees coming here by boat. We intercept them with the Navy. We ship them off to concentration camps on small islands in the Pacific. And everybody, both major political parties, think this is the best way forward because saying anything else is suicide at the polls.
In the polls, yeah.
That's how fucking racist we are. Like, we have offshore concentration camps, which is why Donald Trump was so.
If he wanted to.
Tesla
I'm just joking,
hang on a
Tony.
second.
go ahead. You got the super chat.
And then Paul Rue for another £1.79 says, and I say that as a Scot. And Paul, you have got the last jangle bell. That's it. No more. I'm all.
Who's it? Tesla Bit and Radio said, check the eyes of the snake. That does work when you're dealing with vipers.
Yep.
Vipers have the slit pupils, and non-venomous typically have round pupils, but that doesn't apply to venomous snakes that obviously like the coral snake and a number of related ones.
By the way,
patterns on the back of the.
Typically, you'll go by the patterns to recognize them, because the patterns, they're always stand out. But as far as the eyes, that works for pit vipers. If you're trying to determine a pit viper, because pit vipers all have slit pupils, but venomous snakes can be round or slit.
Do they know any of the reasoning behind why they would have a slit? You said
it's
the
for
venomous
hunting.
ones usually
Why
have
pit vipers? The way they hunt, because of their evolutionary advantage of the pits that they use, their eyes work in conjunction with that better in low light settings, so that instead of the round eyes. So.
Yeah, it's because they're
But
more.
most of the time, poisonous ones have round eyes. You're saying
Venomous snakes can have both round. Venomous snakes can have both round and slit, but pit vipers, which are all venomous, always have slit eyes.
Yeah. Yeah, and by the way,
what kind of advantage does that information give me? It sounds like it was telling me everything could be anything.
Yeah, it just says if you walk up on a snake and it has slit for eyes, that Look, here's the thing: if you don't know if a snake is poisonous, leave it the fuck alone.
Leave it the fuck alone. Yeah.
Well, where I live, the only thing there's nothing poisonous basically where I live. But if you go to Southern Ontario, you could run into what they call the Mississauga rattler, and oftentimes what happens is people get in trouble because it looks like fucking leaves. And so in the fall, you'll get kids will run out and they'll be like, a pile of leaves, wah! And they'll dive into they jump on the rattler who's hanging out near the leaves.
Yep.
Because it just looks like leaves. And that's usually how people get bit by them.
Yeah, Brooklyn.
The same thing with copperheads, because they look like wood. They'll crawl up
they
in
look
wood
like
piles.
Fucking copperheads, you won't know you're on a copperhead until you're actually
on a copperhead.
Yeah, the Mississauga rattler looks like basically like fall leaves. It's like they've got that reddish brown of fall leaves. And the pattern, the way it's set up, it's like you could be right on top of it, and all of a sudden you'll hear it.
There's a good illustration of. I gotta find it.
The shape of the head also is a good indicator because typically venomous snakes, vipers have the arrowhead kind of look instead of a more streamlined like a water snake or a rat snake or a king snake or something of that degree. But the problem is that that's not always the case either, because there are a number of, like the hognose snake has a arrowhead as an arrowhead shape, but is itself not venomous. So it just depends. It really, the best way to determine them is the patterns of their bodies, because those are unmistakable. Like coral snakes and milk snakes. So
and then you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. Here. So this is the best example that I can give you, Brainy. Let me share my screen really quick.
I'm watching.
Best advice you can give anybody as far as snakes is concerned, I'll leave the fuckers alone.
Yep.
For the most part, if a snake feels the vibrations of your approach, they'll just leave.
Yep.
Oh, I see. Go to the cracks in the rocks and the rock cuts because it's all bedrock. We go to the crack because garter snakes are non-toxic. Like they could bite you all day. It's kind of like you laugh at them a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, it nips, it hurts, but
so Brainy.
It's not. All I was gonna say is we take coat hangers, guys. You can do this anywhere where you have gardener snakes and there's fucking rocks in the summer. You take coat hangers and you literally, it's like, I think it was a mating zone, to be honest with you. You reach the coat hanger and you just scrape it through with the hook on the end, and you'll pull out like fucking 8 snakes, like in the cracks in the rocks.
So taking a look at this picture, can you see the copperhead?
As someone familiar, yes.
Okay, give me a second here. I'm actually. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I actually can, but just somehow my eyes managed to lock it.
Yeah.
You're right. That's
what I'm saying.
That's pretty invisible, though, isn't it?
Until before you see it, you can't see it. But once you see it, now you see them right here.
Somebody out there is watching right now on their screen, and they're going, "What the fuck are they talking about right now?"
Yeah, I can't see it. Oh
it's
no!
Right
here
I mean,
I can. No, I can.
Yeah, once you see it, you see it. But
he's legit like dead center.
Yeah,
so.
I was looking around the edges, thinking, there's no way.
Literally hanging out right in the center. Is its head at the top? It looks like its head's at the top.
It's at the top. But I mean, this is the thing. They're effectively camouflaged.
Now you think about that. Think about like now in other countries, obviously like the black mamba and the green mamba, who are in their respective habitats and how they live. But green mambas are virtually unidentifiable, and they'll drop out of trees onto their prey. And
is there advantage though to then, like, if you're walking in an area that has a snake that's that hidden and possibly could be on your pathway, is there advantage to walking with people, like, oftentimes I'll pick up a stick, like I walk with a stick or something when I'm hiking.
Just be careful, that stick is not a
walking
snake.
Sticks are good, but always wear. But we always said always wear boots that go up above the ankle. You always wear.
So then if they strike you, they slam
exactly.
the boots. Are we talking like rubber boots, or are you just talking about like big lace-up boots? Because then they just hit the
hiking boots provide enough protection.
Yeah.
You said they go up the calf of it, or up to the knee? What? How high?
No.
Just above the ankle.
Just like
they need
6
to be
inches
above the
like
ankle.
Proper hiking.
It won't help you against ground snakes. So
they've got very large.
They're long. They'll get you mid-thigh. So unless you want to go,
because they go higher, I see.
Yeah. Oh, I totally forgot. I totally forgot mambas, cobras, coral snakes, all those fuckers that have neurotoxin. They all have round eyes. So.
Did you ever see the one where they went to pull the fucking mamba? They were like, because it's which one's the fastest one? It was like the black or the green mamba.
The black mamba.
It was like they were like pulling it out for milking, and the camera crew comes in and everything, and they bring it in there, and the guy fucking pulls the thing out, and he literally just cracks it, and all you see is a fucking flash as the fucking snake leaves the thing, and he goes, "It's out," and the fucking camera literally goes, "Free fall," hits the ground, and all you see is leaving the fucking place.
I was saying, Brooke McLyman says, "Get the fuck out! I'm not going anywhere. A snake can just drop on me." He said, "Snack," because I'll happily go wherever snacks just drop on me. That's just fantastic. But yes, because
it does have to be pointed out that snakes are not complete idiots, and they do understand that they can't eat humans, right? So a snake, A snake will
That's
not
not
drop
what
on
we found out in Anaconda, sir.
This is true.
Yes,
But
the scientific reliability of that Jennifer
J-Lo's
Lopez
ass.
masterpiece.
She was good looking, so everything in that movie was true.
Okay.
So Valerie Handmaid with Heart says, "I'm not
Hang on,
Valerie."
hang on. Tony, finish what
Tony,
you're saying.
please
Oh,
finish
go ahead,
your comment.
good.
Yeah, push through, buddy.
But they do understand that they cannot eat you, and therefore they are not likely to attack you as though you are a source of food or prey. They understand that attacking animals that are bigger than them is a mistake. So generally, most snakes are timid. The taipan, on the other hand, is for some reason phenomenally fucking aggressive, and I can only put it down to just the absurdity of their design. Why does any animal, that is eating mouse-sized marsupials need to be able to kill 36,000 of them with a single bite?
Inland
The
taipans.
mathematics
man,
are
no.
not adding up there.
Yeah.
The craziest thing I've ever seen is that snake that has, it's like the hog nose or something.
Hognose
It has-
snake. Yep.
Is that the one where the fangs actually come out, like they come out basically and
No,
actually wrap
hognose-
around?
Oh no, hognose is the ones that have an upturned nose and they flip upside down to play
Yeah.
dead. When they do,
Because
and
there's
they're-
one
and
of them that has. There's one of them that has
yeah.
fangs actually. I don't know if it's
That-
internally or outside, but they
Yeah.
actually come back to the neck and they stick out at the neck. So if you go to grab them by the neck, which is the weak point for snakes, because if you can get them like that, you got them. So when they get misidentified by people that are trying to catch snakes, they'll go to grab it by the neck and they'll fucking literally spike themselves with the
Yeah.
venomous fangs. Think about evolutionary traits. Like that's something that evolved. Obviously their prey was biting them by the neck, probably.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ring-
they're predators, yeah.
Or their predator, rather. Sorry, I mean.
it looks like that might be the ringneck snake. I'd have to look further into it.
Taipan 23 says, "Hey."
Also want to point out that trees are just not predators. And no,
I didn't say they were
no
predators.
definition.
If you cut
You
down
did
all the
say
trees in the
predators.
forest, they
You
will
didn't
come after
say
you. I've learned that.
carnivores. You said that they were
I
predators.
said they're not carnivores. I did say that they are predators. They're predatory plants.
Then there are predatory plants.
If I need to
Trees are
redefine
not
fucking,
among them.
if I need to
No.
redefine fucking biology, yes, I fucking can.
Okay. Have you ever considered that biology and botany are actually different disciplines?
Oh.
No, because it's biology. Because they're predators. Ha! Gotcha. Checkmate.
They're not predators, and it's not biology.
So Valerie
hang on,
Handmaid
hang
with
on.
a heart says, "I'm not afraid of to pet venom-free snakes, but if you show me a spider, I'm out." Which means that we definitely need to bring up the Brazilian wandering spider,
No, I
which
was
is a
gonna bring
big,
up-
nasty friggin' tarantula that sometimes makes it from the Amazon up here to America in banana crates.
Anna Signal
And-
says, "Snakes, you mean nope ropes?"
Nope ropes.
Really quick, some
So
will
is
do.
the taipan just a freak of nature? Then is what that
Yes,
is.
it
It's
is.
like where
Yeah.
evolution
No,
went in a weird
it's
direction.
Australian.
Yeah, true. So some old dude has gifted another 5 platform memberships. Thank you so much. Some old dude, I'm out of jingly janglies. So that's so
Snakes,
bad.
also known as
Fuck.
doom noodles.
Doom noodles, no
Doom
ropes.
noodles, yeah.
Yep.
I have to say that I consider there not to be such a thing as an irrational fear of spiders. All fear of spiders is rational, as far as I'm
No,
concerned.
not jumping spiders.
Jumping spiders. They're cute as buttons.
Yeah,
spiders are cute.
jumping spiders, but they're tiny. You can get them to play with your fingertip.
Yeah.
That's true.
You know, but the people who can pick up the big huntsmen and sort of have them wandering around are judgmental shoelaces. I'm not
Yep.
sure.
Judgmental shoelaces. Temperamental shoelaces.
Temperamental
we should
shoelaces.
say.
Yeah, that works too. Yep.
Oh yeah, the huntsmans are freaky, but man, it's the big ass dangerous one. So Sydney funnel web's obviously very dangerous.
Yeah.
Brazilian wandering spiders extremely dangerous. But like brown recluses and really black widows are the only real dangerous one.
Yeah.
Brown recluses are
You have a
dangerous if
little
you have
bit of
if you're
that around
immunocompromised. Brown recluses are pretty bad
Yeah.
because within 20 minutes
Whoa.
you just go get a
Flesh-eating
shot and you're
disease.
good. But
That's
the
basically gives you
hemotoxin,
flesh-eating.
the hemotoxin that black widows have is really nasty.
Yeah.
Apparently, though, most Black Widow bites are not like,
Yeah.
oh my god, we're gonna lose them. It's like, oh, I
You
guess
have to
we have
stick
to
for a
like
little
get an
bit.
anti-venom here.
I
Yeah.
think So we've got an equivalent that's slightly smaller called the redback spider, glossy
Yeah.
with a red stripe down the back.
Yes.
But they're about pea sized. You know,
Same
perhaps a
idea.
little
They're
bit
just tiny
thinner.
little bastards.
Right.
Yeah,
Some old dude
and-
for $2 says you owe me 5 jingly jangles. I'll never forget. All right, I got you.
Tony,
Problem.
you were
We'll
gonna
get some
say?
more.
But generally the people have died from redback spider bites, but not recently. And I mean, we have an anti-venom funnel
So,
of
Wolf,
spiders.
We don't have an
Wolf-
antivenom for black widows around here. Like it's one of those things where it's like they're here
Yeah.
occasionally and somewhere.
Yeah.
Like so, like every once in a
Normally-
while, it's like you find out somebody got bit by a black widow, and the hospital is probably like, "Holy shit!" Like, basically.
So
Normally,
G5.
normally they're not a problem. Normally they're,
No, no, no.
they're
Really quick, Deborah T, I did receive your PayPal. It says Merry Christmas for $10. Thank you so much. And I guess I'm gonna have to keep a. I'm gonna have to
G
make
Firelight says wolf spiders. Now, wolf spiders are cool as shit.
Yeah.
One, they're just badass. So to watch them hunt is really, really cool. Two, they get really big.
We're
Yeah.
talking about wolf spiders, right? though? We only get about-
whenever I clear out my backyard, because I have a lot of foliage areas in my backyard that during the summer I have to clear them out. Whenever I'm clearing it out with the weed eater, or I'm taking the deal out there to clear all the shit because it builds up. Wolf spiders go everywhere, and they can get up to about yay large with leg span, so they can get up pretty sizable. They're fun to watch hunt, and they keep your house clear of just bugs, because they'll eat anything they can get their legs on. And I like them, but they're really obnoxious and they're really aggressive because they will come at you. Like, come at me, bro! And I'm like 1,000 times your size. What are you gonna do? And it doesn't give a fuck because it's a wolf spider. But I think they're cool as hell. They just get big and they can be aggressive, so they can be kind of scary sometimes.
Yeah, like I say, the larger spiders are kind of creepy, and I don't. I do see people who can handle them and that sort of thing. Not me. So
There are a couple of tarantulas that are really, really mean.
Um,
South American tarantulas that
yeah.
I've seen videos of them. Occasionally they'll pop up in my feed. You get those animal videos that pop up in your feed.
Yeah.
And there's this one guy who's got a pretty large channel who he houses spiders. He's got all kinds of arachnids. So he's got spiders, scorpions, all kinds. And he mentioned getting this one particular tarantula that he'd been wanting for a long time. But he has to be really, really careful because if you stress them out too much, they'll die.
Yeah.
But they're also like super aggressive. So anything you do, you have to be really careful when you feed them, because then they'll be like, "Wah!" and then they'll go stressed out, and then they'll die. And it's like a pain in the ass to keep them in captivity, but they're really cool tarantulas. So,
ATV Thunder says spiders, yawn, snakes, wasps and hornets, no spank you.
Oh yes, the giant Japanese hornet.
Oh, fuck that guy. Not like we have to fucking worry about that shit.
yeah,
Valid Mullen says, does your beard light up too? I've got some that are light up ones. I need to get some better light up ones because, yeah, these don't light up very much. They light up. I will remedy that. And then some old dude for another $5 says, wait, now it's 6. Wait, now it's 7. Inflation? Expansion of the universe? I'm confused. Thank you so much for that super chat. Score says, I've got the worst arachnophobia ever. Keep them the hell away from me. You've got some interesting ones there in Vietnam, don't you?
yeah. Good thing you don't live in a country that has gigantic ass spiders.
Right. It's like the second largest spider, isn't it?
Something like that. They've got some pretty impressive ones.
Yeah. Fuck. Do they make string of... Ooh, I didn't think about that, Cindy Sue. I'll have to look. I'm sure they do. I'm sure I can find something. We have tarantula hawks in West Texas, but we don't get them over here. What are you doing? That's Tony over there beating on himself.
Yep.
What are you doing?
Learning about taipans.
Taipans.
Taipans are no joke.
Snakes have no legs. Spiders have too many legs. Guess we fear extremes. That's yeah. I mean,
Yep.
I can understand why. Isn't there there's an innate natural fear in all great apes of snakes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and spiders as well. I mean, the theory is that the fear of spiders is why we're ticklish, so that we can detect spiders sort of crawling across our skin.
Well, that makes sense because I'm not ticklish. I'm not afraid of spiders.
Right. There you go.
You're just afraid of
Which
teeth.
makes you an evolutionary throwback
Uh-oh.
who should be weeded out of the gene pool because, when the killer spiders turn up.
Wow, Tony just said, "Go fuck off."
What is it, the movie Gattaca? Which one is that? Where
Yeah,
they
I
make
think
test tube babies?
Yeah. Caddy says,
There's
Honey
Tony
Badger.
flicking the vial.
Right. Caddy says, Honey Badger doesn't give a damn. That's true. Fucking Honey Badger will fuck your world up.
That's because they go for the balls.
Why wouldn't you if you were like?
They go for the
big
sack,
compared to-
man. They're in.
Where's the honey badger live again?
Africa.
Africa, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. I saw a thing on that, and they said that they think the reason it is such a ferocious animal is just because of where it exists.
Well,
Basically,
Like
There's
high
a-
pants.
there is a sort of, if you look at the game theory of evolution, for large animals, a large animal only has to get moderately injured before it'll starve. It'll be unable, if it's unable to hunt for like 2 weeks, it'll starve. It won't be able to feed itself. So these large animals, they're very risk averse, which leaves an opening for smaller animals that are just fucking bad tempered, right? They're willing to
aggressive
throw
small
down.
animals.
They're willing to throw down because, yeah, you may kill them, but they'll kill you in 2 weeks' time. You'll just starve to death. And they kind of, or the wound will get infected, or something else will happen. That they kind of.
They can't run from the zombie invasion. It could be anything.
Yeah. So there's a. There is a sort of an evolutionary function to being, just a vicious wildcat, or just absolutely having a toxically bad temper, maybe.
So there's the PhD Tonys of the wild.
Something like that. Yeah, I would suggest that's a fair.
Epiphan
more-
says, "Why are you the only one wearing jingly jangles? We need a live stream competition for Christmas beard decorating. That would be cool. We should do a charity live stream with the beardsmen get up, and everybody's got to get their beard ornaments though, and whoever can raise the most, decorate the most beards. I don't know, fuck something. All the money, fuck it. All the money just goes to some charity."
Well, I shall look at the possibility. That it's not inconceivable, and for a good cause, I could be thus motivated.
Janice Farmer says, "I'm behind. JL, are you suggesting that we get close enough to snakes to see their eyes? Hello, I think we should just go the other direction."
That's the
You are
safety.
correct, Janice. Go the other direction.
The
You
other
don't
way,
you
yeah.
don't need to be like, "Excuse me, sir. I need to take a look." Oh fuck! Don't do that. Don't do that. Just
Yeah.
Made me into a Disney character.
It did. Look at you.
Yeah,
Fuck.
it's even got the hair. Fuck.
They cleaned up your hair too. That was very nice of them.
I wonder, okay,
All right,
see,
let's turn red. Good to
that's
see you.
something I want to see, but my friggin'
I'm
snap
pretty
camera
as a
won't.
Disney character. Look how smooth my skin is.
My snap camera won't start up.
Won't do it. You know what? You figured that out. We're gonna
ladies.
we gotta do that. I would love to see PhD Tony with all the beard ornaments on. That would be the most fun, I think.
Okay. Yep. I have to say, JL has the most capacious beard in that sense.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. It's magical.
Yeah.
Iceblade065 for $2 says emailed in some fun facts for the stream. All right, I'm going to do a couple of those really quick, and then I'm going to call it a night because
It's time for some seasons beatings.
Oh,
Oh, oh, oh.
save me that $2 super chat. All right, here we go. Here we are.
Tony Regime says, "Did Johnny say he wants to see Tony with balls on his chin?" I think he did.
Dude, dingly dangly balls too.
Dingly dangly balls.
So we have
Dingly dangly glittery balls.
There we are. So Iceblade.
That shimmer in the light.
So Ice Play says, fun one for you that is a bit too long to do a super on. You can start a fire with bananas. When grocery stores get boxes of bananas in, the boxes of bananas are inside of what is essentially a trash bag. You open up the bag to let the bananas start to ripen before putting them on the floor since they ship green. If you stack up several fresh open boxes of bananas, they can cause a fire to start because of the heat generated by all of them rapidly ripening due to being exposed to the air after being transported. That's interesting.
Yeah, I knew that when the first time I went to Japan was to teach English, and one of my students, his job was designing heating elements that would help the bananas ripen while they're in transit. So they don't transport them fully ripe. They sort of make it. They leave the ripening as late as they potentially can. So that's all true. And yes, if you concentrate enough heat. Also, I feel obligated to point out, since we're on the subject of bananas, that bananas are an internationally recognized unit for radiation exposure.
Takes a minute. Sorry. There are some people
They are
here.
also universally recognized as a artificial phallus. That's probably.
They're also recognized because they were designed by God to
Jody's
fit
like,
perfectly
"That's
into.
outside."
Because they're designed by God to fit perfectly within our hands. You see the sides there, made perfect to grip the banana.
Jody literally took a sigh, looked up, and went, "Praise God!" Like, oh Jesus, he fucking, you can see it. Oh my God.
Now, this is for everybody here who would rather see
I'm a cartoon.
Fucking Beaver. Who would rather see Here she
Mrs.
is.
Beaver?
No, the Mrs. Gosh. I did not. You stop it.
I'm the beaver.
This is a beaver down here. That's the beaver.
This is my cartoon Disney form.
Tones Over Things says if you eat 40,000 bananas in 10 minutes, you will die of radiation poisoning.
Good Lord.
40,000 bananas.
Well, you'll die.
You'll die for sure.
I think you die of
And it won't be
potassium
like
poisoning.
Yeah.
It won't be radiation poisoning, let me tell you.
I think you
But
die
yeah,
of potassium poisoning before your heart would give out.
Explode. Everybody's saying hi to Mrs. Plothole.
Yes. Hello, Mrs. Plum.
Hello.
Yep. Yeah.
Hi.
She's saying hi bye? Oh, okay. Hey, are you gonna go upstairs and get naked?
Yeah.
Sweet.
After I fart.
Fun.
Oh, I forgot to mute the stream. Whoops. Oh man.
That's okay, Johnny. We don't believe you're getting any anyway.
Why would you? Why would you believe that? I have children. That's out the window. Some old dude for $5 says data tapes at one of my labs were infested with millipedes. Jesus, think they were eating the cellulose. Oh. Funny story before we get out of here. Speaking of rodents or pests eating things they shouldn't be, my wife and I had a RAV4 that was infested with rats because they enjoyed the coating, which was soy. It was a soy coating on all the wires, caused like $8,000 worth of damage.
Nice.
Ooh,
That was not nice.
interesting.
Brand new fucking car. Good thing insurance paid for it.
Say insurance should cover that.
Fuck, man, yeah.
Yes, I'd like to file a claim. The car was eaten by rats. Is this a joke, sir? You fucking with me? It's like, no, it was eaten by rats. Seriously.
rats.
Really?
Yeah.
This is the best you've got? It couldn't have been like,
Yeah, right.
They're long enough to start making homes in there.
They
God.
were. Yeah, they were. They freaking nested.
Are you yanking my
all-
Frank?
At the hog barns here, they make the managers watch like probably a 50-second video or something before they could become.
Are you
manager,
sure
but
it was rats
they-
and not
All I
agents
was-
sent by Team Skeptic?
That's true. All I was gonna say is apparently two mice, not rats, but still it's fairly similar, I imagine. Two mice without doing any trapping, poisoning, or anything. Two mice allowed to run amok on a single hog farm. They said they'll produce something like 1 million mice in the first year alone, or
Good
something
Lord.
like that. Because of they're pregnant within 6 weeks of being born, they're reproducing already, and so when you do the exponential math, it uninhibited, it just becomes literally like a monsoon. Of
It's
them.
beautiful facts like that make horror movies like Deadly Eyes possible.
Possible, right? So Cindy Sue says our Toyota dealership saw much of that because of COVID. Right. Well, Toyota there's a class action lawsuit. Hey, Chili, this is how you do it. So there was a class action lawsuit against Toyota because they were using, and they knew that I don't know if they knew, but they just didn't do anything about it until it was too late. But they made the choice to be more environmentally conscious, but used the wrong thing. Using the soy base, like that's food. I mean, come on, you're gonna freaking.
You think Disney would sue for having one of their characters smoke pot on stream?
Probably.
This is a tobacco then.
But you're assuming that you're a Disney.
I am Disney. Look at this face.
All right, it's time for me to go. I gotta go.
All right.
All right, everybody. Before we go, what are we gonna do? We're gonna get PhD Tony the beard ornaments. I know JL will do it. Beaver doesn't have a beard. So we'll get PhD Tony. We've got to convince him. I want to see it in the side chat. I want you to pressure PhD Tony into getting beard ornaments so we can get him on a live stream with the Beardsman. We're going to do this for charity. I don't know, we'll pick a charity, whatever. We'll do it straight through. We'll do it like I did last time, where everything goes directly to charity and not to me, so I don't touch it. Nobody here touches it. That way there's no whatever. So oh man. Balls are falling off my face.
This is
so many balls I can't contain them all.
This is just naked bullying.
Yes.
Is that what it is?
Yes,
Okay.
pretty much. It's just straight up peer pressure.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, as long as we're
as
long as we're all open about it.
Do it, man. You want to be cool, don't you? What the fuck, man? What are you worried? You need to ask your mommy.
Yeah.
But this is the thing. Like Turtle Boys fans come into Irish Demons. I dare you to do this. You're too much of a coward. Like, what are we, 6 again? Like, really? You think that?
Yes.
Has that ever worked for you?
I don't know. I don't know if I've been threatened. I've been threatened a lot since I started my channel because of the content that I do. I don't think I've ever been threatened to the degree that I was willing to jump on a fucking plane. It's like, you know what? That threat is sufficient.
In a fight.
That threat is sufficient enough for me to go fucking airborne.
Yeah,
right. To utilize technology to get to you faster.
I'm definitely going to do it for charity. I guess I should have held out for I don't know, something, some sort of concession, but yeah, I'll definitely do it for charity. So I'll go and see if I can find anything that's going to be appropriate. But it's like, just the whole I double dare you, I triple dog dare you.
Right.
Like, are we in a Christmas story?
Yes.
Did none of you see the second Back to the Future film? It doesn't work. Like,
I don't know.
What are you, Irish demon? Chicken?
He's Biff.
Yeah, right. Vert Defer for $10 says, send some ornaments to Tony. We will get Tony some ornaments. I know. We will get it. We'll get it. Thank you so much for that super chat.
What's a matter, O'Day? Yella.
It's just like, and flat earthers, like, you bet you won't come over. No, I won't.
You're right.
Because you're fucking irrelevant. Like, I will, dress down people in an environment that I'm comfortable with. But no, I'm not going onto your channel to discuss anything because you're a fucking loser. So, yeah.
I mean, if you have bedbugs, Valerie, in a place, you should actually know it because they leave a very distinctive bite pattern. It ends up being a triangle. It's 3 bites. Because what they do is they bite, they take a couple steps, they bite, and they turn, and then they take a couple steps and they bite. And so they leave these distinctive little triangle patterns of bite marks. So I don't know.
Well, thank you, Brainy, for that.
Thank you for representing. Thank you for representing your species so well.
Well, I do have to say that full marks for ending the stream on a bright note.
Yes.
There's nothing more creepy than blood-sucking parasites that attack you while you sleep.
Wait, it was the comments. I didn't bring it up. Look at Valerie.
Okay.
Blame Valerie.
We're talking about like kissing bugs and
all right, that's
the ones
enough.
that come in and
That's enough. Everybody say good night. Everybody say good night.
And they spread Chagas disease.
By the way. Blame Valerie. Blame the people in the fucking comments. God damn it, in the chat.
Yeah. Just because they dared you to doesn't mean you have to.
I am Disney. Just remember this. Can't silence the future.
I am the law.